You're listening to Street Sounds on KEXP, and it's always an excellent day when we can get a local artist here. It's even better when it's a hip-hop artist, and it's the best because it's Taylar Elizza Beth today, bringing us music off of her Fresh Cut Flowers EP as well as new jams. We're going to get right into it. Let's go, Taylar.
Kind of lifestyle, I'm trying to give it everything. All that's inside of me, all that resides between the folds of my soul. How's it going out there? Are you in control? Have you lost your balancing? I see you, feel you in my body. It's a part of me too. Trust me when I say that I need you. Trust me when I say there's nothing else that makes me feel like we do. Wrap me in 1,000 layers, I'll break every barrier. Bleed if I need to. Time DEB, choose. High life is near you, lime life is see-through. Time's right, make big moves. Do what you need to. 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 Do. I can feel it in my head, and I can hear the words I've said. I can taste the hate from them. They can see I am up next. They wish it was they grew instead. I can feel it in my head, and I can hear the words I've said. You gotta say it with your chest. This is what it looks like blessed. I will not stop until I'm dead. Daydream, I can feel it. A new reality, and I can hear the wave of energy. I can taste it. No kind of lifestyle. I'm trying to give it everything. I can feel it. All that's inside of me, and I can hear the all that relies between the folds of my soul. How's it going out there? Are you in control? Have you lost your balancing? My soul is growing colder. My bones is growing older. And now I'm starting. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a. And now I'm starting. Help me free my mind. I got to let it go. Busy by bullshit, but because you said it so. I am ready, I know. This monstrosity inside of me, that caught I'm compromising now my quality. Last card out, queen me then now vulture. I look around, who still believe in me, and I can't feel nothing. And my mind's out my shade. I give up everything to love again, to trust in something. But help me free my mind. Feels like I'm running round in circles, running out of time. Seems to me my inner need sinking deep down I climb. I rise to find the balance, baby, help me walk the line. Alleyway side, I'm high, I'm fine. Let me get another drink, I'm the dot, I fall in line. Look, it might be the right way, finding out the highway. Hooked on the night like the dogs took the long way. Taste that. play games, cool guy, drive-bys. Who's messing I make? Who's the one to run to while I first say down the drain? Who do I become if I can free myself of these chains? Hide away. Images listen, I try to listen as it fade away. Like when we were children, it's been written, failed to be friends. Never good at paper pretend, never good at accepting limitations. Can't be the end, and now I'm filling up my cup and there's no sign of sanguine. Help me from my mind before I lose it all again.
Word. Taylar Elizza Beth live on Street Sounds. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me, Stas.
Astro's here with you too. What's up, baby? So, Fresh Cut Flowers EP, let's talk about that. What is your favorite song off of Fresh Cut Flowers and why? I know it changes sometimes.
It does, yeah. It actually kind of changes by the day, how I'm feeling. But I feel like picking a favorite song off your project is like picking a favorite child. Everybody has one, but nobody wants to admit which one it is. I would probably say Free My Mind, the one that I just performed, because I've had it the longest and it kind of means the most to me. So, yeah.
Who produced that one?
That one was produced by a producer in New York City. He's 20, I think. He's pretty young, and he goes by Urban Nerd.
Urban Nerd.
Shout out Urban Nerd.
Who are some of your favorite producers in Seattle? I know you work with Luna God on The Shift, which is one of my favorite songs off the record.
Mm-hmm. Luna God is definitely a favorite of mine. Chris P. from Tacoma of I'll Fight You. He's one of my favorite producers. Wolf Tone, Sendai Mike, Luis Vela, they're all on the project Fresh Cut Flowers. So yeah, those are my favorite.
Perfect. Seattle hip hop is cracking right now. There's a bunch of exciting acts, especially of the women-centered. But I want to know, what angle are you bringing to this scene?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like my sound's fresh, and I feel like I bring something that has never been heard before. Can't really pinpoint what it is. Sometimes it's singing, sometimes it's rapping, sometimes it's both, but it's always really good. And I'm popping. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like whatever I'm doing is working, so I'm going to keep on doing that.
Right. Your sound is very unique. I wanted to know, who do you pull from? Who are you inspired by? Who did you grow up listening to?
Yeah, for sure. I grew up listening to a lot. This is so funny. I actually grew up listening to a lot of Kenny G, and I love the saxophone and I love jazz. So I feel like that soulful kind of like low tone, like that kind of thing is seen a lot through my music, heard through my music. But like mainstream artists right now, like I love A$AP Ferg, how he does characters, and when you see me perform, you can see like characters in my facials and different voices that I do. Obviously, really big fan of excuse me. Really a fan of like Erykah Badu, who I've heard comparisons to, which is like so wild, and I'm like, I don't know if I would ever say that, but thank you a lot. Just like a lot, just a marriage of different kind of artists, not just hip hop, but a lot of like rock bands too, like The Killers and Taking Back Sunday.
I think it's important to pull from different genres, especially hip hop is all over the place now, with Seattle being known for grunge and now indie rock. Like, what do you think it's going to take for Seattle to kind of like put the hip hop scene forward?
I think people need to expand their minds around what hip hop even is, because there is the harder stuff. There's gangster rap. There's that kind of thing. Which is amazing and definitely deserves its own platform. But there's also a really cool wave of like alternative rap that's happening right now in Seattle, especially with my friends and the people that, I work with. So I would say that like Seattle really needs to open up their minds a little bit and expand their definition of rap, because it can mean so many different things now. And you're bound to find at least one person here that you can connect with. Everybody's so different. So.
For sure. You heard her. Let's do
Open
it.
your mind.
So what do you got going on next as far as shows and projects, things of the nature?
Well, right now I'm working on a new project that I hope to release in the fall. It's going to be like my my biggest project, hopefully 10 tracks. And it's all executive produced by KEXP of Tacoma. I'm going to have some really dope features on it too that I'm not going to tell anybody about yet because, you know. But yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. I'm very excited, and it's going to be a different sound that you haven't really heard from me yet. So
well, we're looking forward to that, and we definitely play your jams here on Street Sounds.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here once again. We're going to get into Have a Chance, and that's an unreleased song. Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Sick of listening what people say. Roll up a blunt, let's go to bed. And I don't know what's wrong with my head.
What's in my head, what's living underneath my bed.
Breaking out my body from the cover of my nest. Chest is heavy with regret, tummy empty from neglect. Asses playing games with niggas I have never even met. I'm a messy scammer chick, do not care, no time for that. Can't recall where I've been at, whose bed I've slept, how I got back. This the lifestyle of a 20-something buddied up with death. Keep on just missing each other, like too busy to call back.
And I'll call back when I have the chance. When I have the chance.
Have the chance.
When I have the chance.
Have the chance. When I have the chance. When I have the chance. Oh mother, may I, can I take another step closer, hoping that's the motion, though I know at times I crack. Pressure, more intenser, pleasure, hard to measure, how about that? Think there's twists inside my mind, I am just fine, got 5 on that. Connections red in our head, truth it bends, we call it facts. How come they always wanna come but can't commit to coming back? Tell you say that like you forget that these niggas is whack. Can't lie, I might go back if I have the chance.
If I have the chance.
Have the chance. Have the chance. If I have the chance. If I have the chance. Out of my body, floating, probably please just take another glance. Don't mention this the next time we happen to bang. Keep my words on mute, it's cute, you think you have access to that. I think it's neat to keep it left back in the past. Plan to run away to show my face, chasing after this cash. Me and my crew, we do it true and pray it lasts. Do it big and don't look back, okay, I have a plane to catch. But I'll come back when I have the chance. Yeah, I feel it frequently. Lose myself inside the birth into the frequency. Weave reality, I'll keep praying to the cosmic peeps. We all need a piece of peace. Stars align what can't be seen. I just gotta let it go and hope the galaxy catches me. You deserve what's coming for you, not in the mood to code it now. Say my sugar for my lover, don't know who you slow as hell. Got into this spot right here, my dear, is what I've been around. Locked in, laughing, plotting, planning, stay grounded. No going down, no slowing down. No, don't worry now. No, just close your mouth, save your words for showing out. Truth be told, I'm growing older. Winter's colder, days are slower, days are dumber. Get behind me, mother, do know best. My child hate to say I'm crazy. Might be perfect timing, kinda daydream. I'm so special, they so slimy. And you know it's true, dude. Why else would they like me? Why else would they put my sound and try to live beside me? And try to live like Tay live. And try to kiss the lips I kiss. You can try, but all your might won't get it right, so now get over it.
Shifting, new age magic making moves. All life gifting, no you ain't got shit to lose. All souls only, you cannot fuck with the crew. Believing it come true, yeah, believing it come true. Because we shifting, new age magic making moves. All life gifting, no you ain't got shit to lose. All souls only, you cannot fuck with the crew. Believing it come true, yeah, believing it come true.
You will never find me high and hung with hype beast. I am bitch, I step into my life. Nigga, what you need. You won't get it with that shy speak. Seattle, yes, I love you, but your energy be frightening. Excited for me, fully ripen. Liven up the horizon. Light flames, take night. Not now, you won't divide it. They say move, speak volumes, but I feel my words are better. But I feel this my refresher. Eat my soul and feed me cheddar.
Shifting, new age magic making moves.
All life
Gifted,
no, you ain't got shit to lose.
all souls only.
You cannot fuck with the crew,
Believe in it come true, yeah, believe in it come true. Because we shifting, because we gifted, because we golden. Believe in it come true, I do believe in you.
I guess you found out. I guess you came down. I guess you felt Earth's crust in the air. It was us, it was there. There's no trust, there's no love, there's no love, there's no love, there's no love here. Your eyes always lied, I'll admit I was blind. I find sometimes in my life I put hope first, delusional mind. I find it helps me sleep at night. When you're not there, I don't care. I don't.
Thank you.
Taylar Elizza Beth, thank you so much for coming in to Street Sounds. Where can we get fresh cut flowers?
Oh, you guys can get Fresh Cut Flowers on SoundCloud. You can also get it on Spotify and iTunes, which please do that because we, get them coins from them listens. So go ahead and do that. Oh, I'm also on YouTube as well.
You heard the woman. Support, support, support. We had Taylar Elizza Beth here on Street Sounds. We gonna keep it rocking for you on KEXP 90.3, where the music matters.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.